Hello, welcome to today's video. So, I have one of these Samsung SyncMaster 225BW displays. It got all these ones from work. It's got a sticky note on it that says it's bad. So, what we're going to do is I'm going to take the base off this thing so that we can actually flip it around and hook up power, and we'll see what the bad one is doing first. And then we're going to go ahead and open her up, replace some capacitors in it, and hopefully we have a working display. So I got that centered there. Go ahead and hook up power. And give it a signal here. Does she even turn on? Oh, it's trying. It's trying. It's trying. It's thinking about it. It's thinking about it. It says it's on. Oh, the backlight's just not working at all. I can see it. You might be able to just, if I get the light right. Now, can you see the menu kind of popping up? So on this one we have absolutely no backlight. That's what the problem is. Looks like the panel's fine. You can kind of see the little menu pop up on there. Yeah, the backlight's just not working. So we'll go ahead and take it apart. Hopefully it just got a bad capacitor in it, and we can go ahead and get her back up and running. So, like I said in that previous video, when I did the overview of all these guys, these are all victims of the Great Capacitor Plague. This one was built in, let's see, does it say? August of 2007. So that was near the end of the capacitor plague, but you know, it's probably built with the parts that had been in inventory for a while. There's one more screw. So these guys just have these 3 screws here, and then dreaded plastic clips. I'm using a part of a scalpel, the back part, the non-sharp bit, and you just kind of have to cram in here, and they will pop open. And this is literally the hardest part, because they really like their clips. And the thing is, you want to cram something in here so you keep it from closing on you. Otherwise, yeah. Okay, and you would think you'd just be able to lift it up now, but nope. Still got to deal with clips on this side. And the hard part's getting around this edge. There we go. There's one last one. And we're in. Set that aside. Next thing we gotta do is get rid of this EMI shield, and just go like this. And they will, if you push on it, it'll just pop off. So we got the EMI shield off. These are the two backlights. Just remember, blue on the outside, pink on the inside. Go ahead and unplug the backlights. These are off to the cold cathode fluorescent tubes. There are apparently 4 of them in here. Run across. And unplug. This is the front panel control. It's probably I2C. And then the display interface connector here. And Samsung doing a wonderful job. Have no screws holding that on. That's it. Now we can get rid of the panel. So next, get rid of this. I gotta get the. Oh, unplug this first. There's a little clip down here. Push on it. Maybe. Yeah. There we go. Power supply is disconnected. Take off our ground. We got another little EMI shield. It actually goes on underneath. That just kind of pops out. Goes into the box of parts. You can see that. I like to use these servo boxes to keep all the parts in. Make sure that you don't have any leftover screws. And just pop off like that. And we're into the power supply. And yeah, we've got caps that have failed here. You can see the magic electrolyte has come out of. This guy's definitely cracked and spilled. These guys are bloated. And they're this is probably putting too much of a load. But we're going to replace the 2 going bulk caps for the backlight. This is what's having problems on this one, and we'll also replace the input power supply. Well, this is the DC, other half of the power supply. Capacitors, input cap, these are all the outputs. So yeah, not too difficult. Set that part aside, and let's see, next we need a pair of pliers here. We're just going to pop, you're going to squeeze these guys and push them through. And that comes off. Set that aside, and we now have our power supply board. So we're going to replace, like I said, these guys, these guys, these guys, and this guy. And the easiest way to do that is with the gold soldering iron. And a bit of solder wick. And we're just going to go to town on it here. So, we'll go in order here. We'll take this guy out first. I gotta make sure you guys can see that on camera. Need to center it. Yeah, there we go. So just put a little solder on there, because they're using lead-free solder, and it's got to heat up the ground plane here. Takes a bit of heat, and then we're good. Get the other guy. And just like that, bad cap is out. And we'll do the same with the next guy. So this is a pretty simple repair. It kills me that work was, I don't know, I guess it's just not worth their time to fix them. It's like, oh, you guys are throwing all those away? And they're like, yep, you want them? I was like, sure. Just happened to be at the right place, the right time. And what's hilarious is I think I'll keep a couple of them. And then I think I'm just going to take the rest back to work and just give them to people, and if they want to reimburse me for the, you know, these are what, probably around 50 cents a piece for capacitors here. So what do I got? $1, a couple bucks? I won't make them pay if they don't want to, but I'll just take the ones that I don't want back to work and just give them to people. But I mean, they're still perfectly good panels. It just has a bad power supply in it. And it's not necessarily Samsung's fault at all. I mean, they just bought crappy, fake, counterfeit, or just cheap, badly formulated caps. I mean, these guys are Cap Exxon. They're all Cap Exxon. But they just feel really light. They don't even feel like they're real. But that could also be because all the electrolytes boiled out of them, so yeah, they're not going to weigh anything. But they just feel extremely chintzy. But I'm just trying to give you some running commentary because it's pretty boring watching me unsolder things. At least I think it is anyway. I don't know. That's what there's a fast forward button on YouTube for, right? Come on. There we go. So we got all those puppies out, and then the next thing we gotta do is clean up our solder hole or pads here. Let me get this centered again. So at the same time I'm recording this live, I'm also recording a the time-lapse video. So if you watch the time-lapse video, this will be the third one on the time-lapse video getting repaired. And hopefully I don't go for too long on this video, because it's already, what, like 12-13 minutes long? So, yeah. Trying to remember what the maximum my phone can record. I think it was only like 20-some minutes, so if I cut out and I don't come back, then it means that I just kept on going and I forgot to start it again. Because I think I end up hitting the 2 gig limit, or 4 gig limit, 4.3 gig. Whatever the limit is on Android for the file system. Those guys are clean. So if I can do this entire thing and get it back together before I run out of recording space, I think that will be a miracle. What I need to do is get the big televisions. I should be buying those off of eBay, the non-working ones, and replacing a few caps in them and then selling them back. Help pay for my lithium-ion battery pack for the truck. But yeah, problem with the TVs are shipping. They're huge. Okay, got everybody cleaned up pretty good. Yeah, that one needs to be cleaned up a little bit more. I'm probably going to run out. This might be a two-part video. Yeah, looks like it's clean now. Yep. And then, because the solder wick has a lot of rosin, or a lot of flux in it, it ends up leaving a lot of residue behind. So I've got regular old-fashioned alcohol here, and we just go through and I like to clean them up. Not too bad. Okay, next we get our brand new capacitors. Let's see what we're doing on time here. 16 minutes. So we got, let's see, these guys are 330 microfarad 25 volt caps, and that replaces that little one. So that's that guy. And then we've got 680 25 volt microfarad capacitors, and these replace these guys. And then last but not least, we've got 820 microfarad 25 volt caps that replace those guys. And now we're ready to put them all back in. So conveniently they're marked what side's negative. We just line that puppy up and slide them on in, bend the leads to hold them, and then next are these guys. Try to keep this on camera. And are we taking bets if this works or not? I guess if I don't post it, it didn't work, right? Nah, even if it didn't work, it's still posted. Because I don't edit it. So all these guys, they're all being replaced with Rubicon capacitors, all 105 degree rated, 50,000 hours. So these are like, you know, your top of the line. Not gonna get any better. Well, I guess it's arguable. We'll make sure this is centered yet. Go ahead and solder them all back in. You'll see I alternate between the caps just to give them a little bit of chance to cool off, because you don't want to expose them to too much heat. It does take a little bit. I gotta get the they're on big planes. So anyways, gonna double check minus, 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 and minus, and then we'll clip the leads here. Always hold on to the lead, don't send them flying. You don't want them to end up in other things. So there you go. That guy didn't get on there very well. No, actually they are straight. They just, when they laid out the board, they've got them in different locations for some reason. But now, got everything soldered in. We're going to add these bad caps to the bad cap pile. To so they don't get mixed in with anything else. And then let's put her back together. See if we can get this done before I run out of space here. Recording time. Snap that back. Grab this puppy. Slide that in there. Get this little piece back in here. There you go. Probably totally gonna run out time. But we can try. Make sure to plug the power supply back in, otherwise nothing will work at all. That's all the way in. Okay, and get the panel. Oh, we're getting close. I might be able to get her all done. Alright, going really fast here. Forget anything? Nope, good. Flip this around. I still amazed there's absolutely no screws to hold that on. And this is the part that actually the VESA mount goes to, so, but yeah. Okay, pink on the inside, blue on the outside. Get these guys plugged in, get our front panel plugged in, and get our LCD panel. This gotta get plugged back in. Come on. You want to go back in? There we go. Okay. That's it. Let's see if she works. That should be all we need. I can put the ESD panel on, or the EMI panels on, if this works. If not, well, it's a free panel, and that's what you get. So, go ahead and plug this in. Hey, I already see stuff on it. Should have my little test pattern, maybe. Ooh, shiny. See, menu works now. Let's do this. There you go, perfectly good working panel. Record time, look at that. I still got plenty of time left. Okay, 24 minutes? Well, I guess technically not done, but remember the backlight wasn't even coming on at all. Now it's working, so I think we're good. Go ahead and unplug that and kill power to that. And if the video unexpectedly cuts out, it's because it ran out of recording space, because I think it runs out around now. Somewhere around now. I think around 25 minutes. So, in the meantime, I will just continue to put this back together, and then, so yeah, if I just cut out for some reason, that's because we hit the max recording limit there. But, let me get this EMI shield on here. If I figure out one, there we go. That's good. That's good. this on here. And all that's left is a few screws. I thought it cut out around 25 minutes, but apparently not. 26 minutes. Still going. Okay, not too bad. Didn't tear the edge up. Nice. Oh, forgot to put this guy back on. Maybe it's 35 minutes it kicks out at. I don't remember. But anyways, yeah, there you go. One fully repaired Samsung monitor. I should probably get rid of this property of sticker. Ta-da! No, I seriously did not steal these. They were given to me. And there you go. With stand and everything. Boom, done. Anyways, yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.